This is indeed the Hyatt Regency Paris Étoile. It's right here in the Port Maillot district of Paris, and it's a fairly normal evening here. We've been seeing guests of the hotel coming and going, taxis pulling in every now and again to drop people off or pick people up. But we do now know that earlier today, a French magistrate visited this hotel, visited the scene where the body of Ambassador Mtetwa was discovered. This is the tallest hotel in Paris. Two French newspapers, Le Monde and Le Figaro, are reporting that the ambassador specifically requested a room on the 22nd floor of this hotel, which looks out right across the Paris skyline. From many of the rooms in this building, you get an absolutely direct line of sight view of the Eiffel Tower. We know that the ambassador's mobile phone was discovered discarded in the Bois de Boulogne, which is a wooded area, the outer fringes of which are not very far from this particular hotel. The circumstances in which he was no longer carrying that cell phone are not known, but we also know that investigators here are reporting that members of his family received messages from him that left them concerned about his well-being, and that appears to be the point at which a hunt began for him, which initially took police to the Bois de Boulogne, but then they were brought here to the Hyatt Regency amid news that his body had been discovered 22 stories down from the room that he reserved. When they got to the room, they discovered that a sealed window had been forced open. The French judicial police are now leading the investigation into what took place. They are being quoted by French media sources tonight as saying they believe that this was a deliberate act and that there were no third parties involved. In other words, they still very much seem to be focusing on the theory that the ambassador chose to take his own life. No indication at this point of anyone else being involved or any foul play, but the fact that the magistrate was here just a few hours ago indicates that that investigation is now beginning, and they will, I'm sure, be looking at CCTV images that the hotel may have gathered when the ambassador arrived and checked in, and trying to piece together a real understanding of his movements, not just in the hours leading up to his arrival and then death at this hotel.